What is up, everyone? Welcome to round 7, the quarterfinals for the Battle for the Bridge Premodern tournament. We got 2 awesome decks to show you, so let's hop into those deck lists. First up, we have Wyland with a new deck for this tournament, one we haven't actually seen on camera yet, and that is Mono Black Contamination. Super cool to see this make it all the way to the top 8. This is one of my pet decks that I've never actually brought to a tournament, but I have built, I've played a few games, and is always just so much fun. The main point of this deck is, as its namesake implies, the enchantment Contamination, which is a 3-drop enchantment. During your upkeep, sacrifice a creature or sacrifice Contamination, and whenever a land is tapped for mana, it produces black instead of its normal type and amount. Now, this may seem kind of minor, but against most decks, this just means they can't cast any of their spells. Now, that first line of text is super brutal, but the deck is running 4 Nether Spirits and 4 Zombie Infestations, which we'll get to in a moment, to help enable that cost. As for the rest of the deck, I did mention there is only 4 Nether Spirits in terms of creatures, but we are running plenty of removal, plenty of hand attack, and basically wanting to win either through Zombie Infestations, Nether Spirits if we happen to get a couple of them out on the field so that Contamination is only killing one of them, or sometimes Player Concession. This is a prison deck after all. As for the spells, we're running 3 Innocent Blood, 2 Phyrexian Furnace, 4 Duress, 4 Cabal Therapy, works very well with Nether Spirit, 3 Powder Keg, 4 Zombie Infestations, which I do want to call out, make 2/2 zombies so you can pitch cards you don't necessarily need to help pay for the Contamination, 2 Smothers, 1 Sickening Dreams, 1 Engineered Plague in the main, 1 Snuff Out, 1 Spinning Darkness, and 2 Skeletal Scryings. Skeletal Scrying, great card advantage, add instant speed, also a great way to get one of those Nether Spirits out of your graveyard if for whatever reason you happen to get 2 in there, which of course means they both won't trigger. As for the lands, he's running 4 Rishadan Ports, 4 Wastelands, 4 Mishra's Factories, and a ton of swamps. Notably, this list is not running Squee. Now, I like to run kind of a red-black version of this. It does run for Squeeze, partially just because it makes it so you can make zombies easier. Granted, it does make the rest of the deck a little bit weaker. You're running less interaction, but to each their own. Obviously, this list has worked out for him super well. As for the sideboard, we got 2 Haunting Echoes, which is absolutely nasty. The 4th Powder Keg, 1 Attrition, 3 Dystopias, copies of Engineered Plague 2 through 4, a 3rd Smother, Diabolic Edict, a 2nd Spinning Darkness, and 2 Contagions. Very cool to see a mono black list doing this well. We've seen a lot of heavy hitters in deck choices from the other competitors throughout the course of this tournament, so very cool to see. I'm very excited to see the match. Before then, who's he playing against? Returning to the camera is Graham V with Iggy Pop. Yes, the combo deck did make it to the top 8, despite losing to Psychodog on that round on camera. It looks like he did pretty well. This is an awesome deck. I'm not gonna lie, I basically copied this list and am currently building it in paper. I was looking for a different style of combo deck to add to my permanently built collection, and yeah, this is definitely it. I will be proxying those Lion's Eye Diamonds though. If you missed the last video, I do highly recommend you check it out. There was definitely some instances where he got very close to just winning the game, but if you're not familiar with Iggy Pop, it is a combo deck all around the card Illigan Gains. A 4-drop double black. Remove Illigan Gains from the game. All players discard their hands. Those players return up to 3 cards from their graveyard into their hand. Now, that's the Iggy part of the deck. The pop is popping Lion's Eye Diamond, which has you discard your hand. So you can actually pop Lion's Eye Diamond in response to Illigan Gains, where you discard your hand anyways, and generate free mana that way. Now, this may sound like a lot of extra steps, but the payoff is Storm. The deck has 2 ways of winning. One is Brain Freeze, and one is Hunting Pack. Both have Storm, both have the option to just kill your opponent essentially in 1 turn. Brain Freeze mills out your opponent so that they die on their draw step. Hunting Pack lets you untap with a bunch of 4/4s, which is usually good enough. The rest of the deck is mostly just built around generating that mana, lots of ritual effects. This is a Cunning Witch deck as well, which helps you go find your key combo pieces like Brain Freeze and Hunting Pack, as well as ways to just draw through your deck or Silver Bullet pieces to get through any hate. The deck also runs Aurum Chant in the main and in the sideboard to grab through Cunning Wish to make sure your combo does get off the ground. Overall, a really cool list. It is important to note that it does actually take advantage of that black mana that Contagion does generate and has ways around it through the Lotus Petals and Lion's Eye Diamonds. So this should be a very interesting match. Let's get into the games. And here we go. Wayland is on the left, Graham is on the right. I meant to call it out in the deck tech. Wayland, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. If not, I apologize, but we're going to run with that because I don't know exactly how else to pronounce it. All right, so Storm versus Prison, tale as old as time. I did call out in the deck tech that Graham is not as hampered by Contagion as mini decks would be, thanks to those mana rocks and just playing a lot of black. It looks like Wayland is going to be mulliganing here, so we're gonna cut to when they have a keepable hand. All right, looking for 6 here. I have to imagine the Contamination deck does mulligan pretty well. Its list is basically just interaction and the combo pieces. I see some lands, I see some spells. I don't know if I see a swamp necessarily. All right, we are kicking things off. Graham with a Polluted Delta. I'm going to do my best to call out the names of the cards in here. They are fairly readable. I'm going to grab an island here, but you may notice the resolution is not quite what we're used to on the channel. I did not actually record this event. I was provided the footage by the event organizers, which was very generous of them to do so. Really cool to see such a big event in the Pacific Northwest. This was actually, I think, the largest pre-modern event so far that's happened in the Pacific Northwest. And we had 40 people attend this event, raised over 2K for charity, which is also just amazing. And yeah, definitely wanted to support it. So even though the footage is not necessarily as crisp as I'm sure some people would like, I think we still can see enough of the gameplay and get a feel for what these decks are doing to appreciate it. And we had an Impulse there. Or a Portent, sorry, not an Impulse. Just to take a look at what's going on. Didn't like what he saw, so shuffled the deck to draw a card. Did find a mental note off the top. Oh, that's pretty nasty. Phyrexian Furnace in the main deck. Yeah, hate to see it. Graveyard order does matter. Specifically for the graveyard deck, Graham gonna be relying on the graveyard a lot. Ooh, and there's a Dress. So Wyland's starting off things hot with the hate. You see an Ill-Gotten Gains. He is gonna give that a read, and I do not blame him. Only see it in this deck. Also a Cunning Wish, which is also very scary. An Orm's Chant there hiding at the back, I believe. 2 Dark Rituals and a Mental Note. So everything live here for Wyland to take. And is going to take the Cunning Wish. And then there's a Cabal for the Dark Writs. And Graham's hand absolutely demolished. Okay, we are going to do the Mental Note there. Fills over a land and maybe another Mental Note. And then draws a land, and then draws another land for turn. We'll play out one of those Gemstone Mines. Say go. Wasteland there on the Gemstone Mine. Pass back to you. Okay, there's an Orm's Chant, second one. There's the second Gemstone Mine. And, yep, gotta start eating the bottom card. Graveyard order being very important here. Just want to be clear with it. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Rashawn Port on your upkeep, tap down the Gemstone Mine. Just gonna say go after that. Eat the bomb card. Cunning Wish, that is actually kind of relevant. Mitcher's Factory for turn. And I'm just going to tap down the Gemstone Mine. There's a Lion's Eye Diamond. I don't know if we are at the combo point here. Looks like there's an opt in hand. Okay, so opt probably going to be relevant on Wyland's end step. Animating the Factory, going to get in for 2. Say go. Okay, is going to opt on end step. Didn't want to forget that. Yep. As a land, it's not wanted actually. Gets another Lion's Eye Diamond. That is actually pretty good. And needing to have an answer here, it gets a swamp for that furnace, because that can definitely ruin things. It targets a key piece of what Graham's doing. Okay, Factory gonna for 2. And pass, and the port just doing the same thing it's done the whole time. Tap down the Gemstone Mines. Now, Graham can respond here with the Orange Chant, but it doesn't prevent abilities. So, yeah, that Furnace. I mean, maybe that Furnace is not a big deal, but being able to crack it at any point to remove a key card that Graham's trying to get back. But maybe we're trying to go for it here. Alright, just playing out 1 LED. Maybe not wanting to get both Cabal. Alright, swinging in with the Factory again. Gonna pump it up 1 as well. And port down the Gemstone Mine. Or maybe not. Thinking about doing stuff a little bit differently. Wyland does have an E-Plague, but what do you name? It's tough to see if you're... or tough to know if these opponents know what the other is on. This is top 8, so there is a chance they have seen it when they've been going around. Okay, we're going to fetch here. Grab another blue source. And we are fairly close, I feel like, to Graham trying to combo off here. He just needs to find a Cunning Wish or an Intuition, I think, and then the engine can start spinning. Oh, he did actually have an Intuition. Okay, so here we go. Intuition. I think this is happening on Wyland's end step. So, okay, grab another Intuition. Cabal Ritual. 2 Cabal Rituals, okay. So what do you want to put in to Graham's hand? That's the real question. Okay, interesting. Is going to put the Intuition into Graham's hand. So that maybe makes it so he doesn't try to combo off this turn. Not entirely sure. Okay, so he has an Intuition. Is that a Cunning Wish as well? Another Lion's Eye Diamond. He did actually want the Cabal Ritual there, I think. I don't know. This deck does make my brain melt a little bit, and I'm sure there's lines that I'm not considering of. I'm also like very aggressive as a player in general. Okay, we are going to go for it here. He plays out the LED. plays out the Intuition. In response to the Intuition, is going to sack both Blind's Eye Diamonds, generate 6 black mana, assuming. I think we're grabbing Ill-Gotten Gains here. Feeling comfortable enough, I think, at this point to, yeah, to try and combo. So the line here with these Ill-Gotten Gains, and he gets one, no matter what, is to just keep chaining these together with the Lion's Eye Diamonds. So get the spell count up high enough. Alright, he's going to cast it. We're going to eat the bottom card. And then crack it. What do you hit? While I'm wanting to check here. So, Intuition. Can't hit all the Intuitions. You can hit a Lion's Eye Diamond, giving him only one, but then he just gets a Cabal Ritual. He does have floating mana still, so he can do that first. He's going to have Threshold no matter what, even with all the burnissing that Wyland's been doing. I think he's just trying to wrap around exactly how he does not lose this turn. Okay, does hit one of the Cabal Rituals. Ill-Gotten Gains is going to get an Ill-Gotten Gains and 2 Lion's Eye Diamonds back. No, and a Cabal Ritual. I guess that makes sense. Cabal Ritual is more mana positive. Okay, and Wyland also does get to return 3 cards. He may just choose to keep these 3 cards the whole time. It's not super relevant, and it looks like the card he pitched was actually a Snuff Out. Okay, playing the Lion's Eye Diamond, and then Ill-Gotten Gains, cracking the Lion's Eye Diamond in response to the Ill-Gotten Gains. Gonna get another Ill-Gotten Gains, and repeat the same thing. Gonna be mana up on all these. Eventually he's gonna make some blue mana. And then I think the line here is he just gets 3 Merchant Scrolls to then go get Cunning, or he probably just gets Brain Freeze straight.
Pretty good. Meddling Mage on Bone Shredder. And
Yeah, with your last one. Okay, he can Ill-Gotten Gains one more time here. Do everything again. I've lost track of the storm count, and that phone is way too small, but I'm willing to imagine that it's going to be enough. Brain Freeze is mill top 3, and he's done it, I think, at least 11 times now. What's his pile going to be? What's his last one? He gets Intuition and more mana. Yeah. So that's another 3 spells. Goes up to at least 14, if not more. This is going to be, yeah, the entire deck, I think, at this point. Alright, cast the Intuition. Crack the LED in response. And is it going to be 3 Merchant Scrolls? Okay, he's just going to show the other 2, yeah. Yep. He's shortcutting here, but yeah, showing the other 2. You don't have a choice. Get the Merchant Scroll. Go find Brain Freeze and win? Or does he have enough mana to go get... Okay, he's going to Cunning Wish here. Just add one more spell to the stack. Cunning Wish. And then, yeah, Brain Freeze for your entire deck. And we're going to go to game number 2. Okay, here we are in game number 2. Very cool to see the Iggy Pop deck finally do its thing. Again, that was kind of inevitable once it started going off. I don't know if there was actually a target Wyland had for that Phyrexian Furnace that would have made a difference. I mean, he could maybe have hit one of the Illigan gains, but I still think it would have been enough spells to mill him out. Anyways, both players mulliganing, so we're going to cut to when they have a keywall hand. Okay, both players looking for 6 here. I imagine both these decks do mulligan fairly well, especially the Iggy Pop deck. But again, both decks are differently combo, or I should say differently oriented. Prison just having plenty of interaction. Combo just having so much redundancy. Both players do find keepable hands. I'm going to start us off with a Swamp to a Cabal. And what is he going to name? Names Illigan games, and there was one. Alright. Island into Portent. Finds an LED, a land, and is that a mental note? I think so. Alright. Trying to decide the order of these. Gonna say go after that. Draw off Portent. There's Rashawn Port. Try and land tax early. I think that's a... Or was that a Cunning Wish? Might have been a Cunning Wish. Skeletal Scrying. That's both Skeletal Scryings in hand for Wyland. Gonna Cabal, naming Dark Writ. And, okay, it was a Mental Note and a Cunning Wish. Port down an island. Play out Gemstone Mine. Play out Mind's Eye Diamond, say go. Feeling kind of safe because black doesn't really have a good way to artifacts, except for... oh, there's a Phyrexian Furnace off the top. That is very good. Except for Powder Keg. Alright, we are going to Mental Note here. Pitch 2, draw 1. Or mill 2, draw 1, I should say. Gemstone Mine for turn. Say go. Eat the bottom card. Illigan games, very relevant. The less of those Graham has, the worse things are. Oh, there's a Chain of Vapor. Okay. City Brass as well. That's gonna come out. Say go. Bottom card. Wyland being very good about keeping on top of the Furnace triggers. And how about a second one? He was running 2 in the main. And double the trouble. Alright, blue to Delta for Graham. Hitting a lot of lands here. We are going to Merchant Scroll to find what? Okay, Intuition. Do we just Intuition here? Is it time to go for it? Almost doesn't seem like it, but maybe he's just trying to set up for the combo turn. Okay, get the bottom 2 cards. That was actually kind of a relevant point, I guess, that the furnaces were had no way to surgically remove any cards at that point. Wyland was all tapped out. Deep in the tank here. I think just 2 skeletal scryings in hand. Can only draw... Well, You can draw 3 cards, I guess, lose 3 life. But you can do that instant speed. There's no reason to worry about that now. I mean, I guess he could be considering wastelanding, keeping Graham off of mana. I think Graham has too much mana right now. And isn't super worried about mana denial. Notably, looks like Wayland didn't port a land. He could port the city. And Graham is going to pass back and then, yeah, firing off a skeletal here. Do you want to leave a Cabal up just in case? I think so. Okay, gonna scry for 3. 3 life. Eat the bottom 2 cards. Pass back. There's a zombie infestation. There's 2 zombie infestations. And a powder keg. Playing off the powder keg here. Crack it for 0. Hit the lion's eye. Do we do anything in response here? Now, Graham can do a couple things in response. He can activate the intuition, then crack the lion's eye. But depending on what that other card is in hand, maybe he doesn't want to do that. Anyways, Graham's turn to be deep in the tank. Looks like he will try and go for something here. Okay, we're gonna Chain of Vapor. Are we Chain of Vaporing the lion's eye? I think so. Looks like it. Very heads up play there. Wasn't quite ready to storm off. And is that a second lion's eye? That might actually be enough now. Doing a little math in his head. Okay, yes, that is a second lion's eye. Alright, storm count is 1. Storm count is 2. Storm count is... Oh, he had 3. Oh no. Alright, this is actually problematic for Wayland. I think... Yeah, this is when you go for it. Tap him for 3. There's intuition. Gonna make 9 mana. And just gonna look at what's in the graveyard for him real quick. Now, notably, Phyrexian Furnace is still live. I wonder if this is the time for Hunting Pack. Hunting Pack is 7 mana. He can go grab it if he gets 3 Cunning Wishes. Which I don't think he's seen him yet, and I can't remember if he has 3 or 4. Because right now he's at Storm Count 4. Cunning Wish is 5. Hunting Pack is 6. That's 6 4/4s. Is that just good enough against this mono black deck that just popped one of its powder kegs? Maybe. Is that too risky? Also maybe. But you're up a game. It does close out the game in a couple of turns. Alright, so we're going for Cunning Wish at least. And he has the green mana through the City Brass, which is... Oh no, he needs double green mana. I guess he could have cracked one of the lion's eyes for green. But he would have had to decide that right then and there. Okay, so giving Wayland a little bit of a choice. Do you want to give me Ill-Gotten Gains? No, he does give him a Cunning Wish, which may have been a bit of a bluff here. Okay, we're gonna Cunning Wish for the Hunting Pack. I love to see it, yes. Let's do it. Gotta make that extra green. Actually, probably should have enough green, but has enough mana to do it for the hunting pack. Make 6 4/4s. Oh, this is amazing. I do feel for Wayland, but hunting pack storm win. It's kind of amazing. And he's not out of it yet. He could top deck a powder keg. Absolutely. He has 2 draws here as well. Crack at least one of them. There's a Mishra's Factory. Crack the other one. Now, he could have brought in his 3rd powder keg. So, like, there is still 2 outs in the deck that Wayland can draw. None of those are powder keg, though. At least put up a blocker here. And can he take care of one of them? No, zombie infestation. Okay, so he can make some blockers. These tokens do not have trample. Oh, and does have a snuff out for one of them. Okay. Or a smother. I think that's the smother art. Yeah. Okay, so still 5 4/4s. Is technically lethal, but there is one Mishra's Factory blocker. Yep. Oh, and I think making a 2/2 here. Shortcutting it a little bit. Pitching the other zombie infestation and one other card to make a 2/2. Is the 2/2 blocking? The 2/2 should be dead too, right? Unless there was another Mishra's Factory. I'm a bit confused as to why that zombie's still in the field, but I don't think it matters. Yep. Graham just gonna take it down with a bunch of beasts. All right, very cool to see the Iggy Pop deck go off with both of its win cons in one match. Super cool games, super cool looking deck. Like I said, I am definitely building it. Thank you all for watching. If you've made it this far, make sure to give the video a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Both of those are the best ways to support what I'm doing. If you've already been subscribed for a while, consider joining the Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you get your name on screen here with all these other wonderful patrons. All of you guys are amazing, and I really, really do appreciate all the support you give. Money from the Patreon goes towards travel expenses, going to other tournaments outside of my hometown of Portland, as well as gear upgrades to make higher quality videos, and just helping me make more videos in general. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.